Hello everyone, this is Maya Joha, and my topic for today is about prostitution in the Middle East as well as trafficking. Prostitution in the Middle East, does it exist? A lot of people wonder and they ask me this question all the time. Unfortunately, the answer is yes. Prostitution in the Middle East does exist. It exists in every corner in the world, and it can be in many forms defined as illegal migration, smuggling, or sex work. What's causing it? Here we have a list of what causes prostitution or what makes people lead into doing illegal sex work. Poverty, perhaps you live in a poor country that leads people to go after prostitution or trafficking. High unemployment rate could play a huge role in prostitution. People need to provide for their families. Women need to do illegal work so they can provide their children and their families. Henceforth, they go for prostitution. Media also play a major role in prostitution because it showcases women and their beauty, as well as their lifestyle and the luxurious lifestyle that women go through, as well as it showcases women as commodities. So women get attracted by that, and it all happens through the media. Low education can also play a major role in prostitution because a lot of uneducated people believe that the easiest way and the quickest way to make money is by going after illegal sex work or prostitution. And geographic situation, I would like to consider countries in the Middle East, such as Iraq. A lot of people in Iraq go after prostitution simply because it's a war-torn country and it forces women or young children, and I make it specific for women because it's a major problem in the Middle East with prostitution and women. So people can do illegal work in war-torn countries, and that depends on what country it is. Human trafficking in the Middle East suffer from three major forms and forces. What are these forces? Number one, we have forced labor of migrant workers. And this force involves women and children being sold as a modern form of slavery, mainly from Asian states where they find themselves in a forced labor situation working for low wages. For sexual enslavement. Sexual enslavement attracts women to do sex industry, and it usually offers quick and easy money. A lot of traffickers often attract desperate young women and children. They promise them with education and they promise them with employment. Once those women get into the country of the Middle East, they get their documentation taken away from them, such as their passports, and they are being forced into doing sex work instead, without realizing what the job that they're waiting for is. Camel jockeying of young boys. Camel jockeying has been a major issue in the Middle East. And what I mean by that, it's usually young children fleeing from countries such as India, Pakistan, and Afghanistan to be trained on how to train a camel. So they use all these young boys from ages 5 to 12 years old, and they abuse them so they can ride the camels, make money out of them, so those young children can send money back to their countries. This has been a major issue in the Middle East, and it has been discussed in several countries for a ban, and yet it's still happening, and it has been happening for the last 2 decades. This is everything I have about prostitution and trafficking. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Thank you.